Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. In fact, this is an all-age show because we have the lovely Martha, who's a teenager, joining this cast. And I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We have a great show for you today. If you want to follow this team, you go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy on YouTube. Click on the playlist, click on 6 p.m. Thursday, Pacific Standard Time, and you can go back a whole year. And if you want to go back even further, we have over 300 shows. Some of these guys have been doing shows for over a year with us. Great cast date. Let's introduce them, starting with John, who is our host and director of this team.
Hey, happy to be here.
And Lori.
Hi, I want to show you my shirt. It says the LA Connection Comedy Theater.
Lori has been here since she was a baby. Robert.
Good to be here, everyone.
Martha was here before pre-teens. Now she's a teenager.
Lola.
James is out in the Carolinas.
Hey, everybody. Excited for tonight.
Scott, who's in New York, and he acts like a New Yorker.
What do you get when you combine a rhetorical question with a joke?
Wow. I'm not sure even. And Serena, who's from mid-California.
Hey, everyone.
And Jeff, who's a trucker who's constantly in different hotel rooms on a regular basis. He's still learning how to unmute. It's okay, Jeff.
Hey. Let's do some improv, baby!
The sad thing about Jeff is he actually doesn't have a real horn on his truck, so that's how he has to do it. You know,
That's
there's
right. Get out of
cutbacks.
my way.
You know, gas is so expensive, he had to sell his horn. Hey, John, what are we playing today?
We got a bunch of games, Kent, so we're going to see a Shakespeare parody. We're going to find out what some acronyms really mean. We're going to play a classic game, a new choice, some celebrity answering machine, bad audition, a guessing game, a joke game, a lot of fun stuff to look forward to.
Well, the first game, John, we're going to do a little radio podcast. I know you have your own little show here. And what's going to happen is, John, you know, inflation and gas prices are really the topic of the day, and that's what our show is going to be about today. We can minimize all the players. We'll call you in. So, John, I know that you've done your research on the gas prices tend to go up about 10 cents a day out here in California. And, of course, they don't have baby formula anymore on some of this. It's just crazy. So I know we really want to talk about this. I've got a bunch of callers, John. Unfortunately, the callers, all they want to talk about is their new pet. And
Okay.
I don't know why that's what they want to talk about all the time, their new pet. But John, I have the first caller here for you. It is Serena, and she's from Central California. You can minimize me.
Okay, great. And Serena, hey, thanks for calling John's Inflation Economic Hour. Now, we're here to talk about the economy, the rising gas prices, the lowering power of the dollar. What's your question about inflation, Serena?
Yeah, well, basically, my question is, inflation is getting everybody, but the number one thing is animals. I went and I adopted a new kid recently, and oh my God, that cat was $1,000. Who would have thought? Why is a cat this expensive?
Interesting. Yeah, I guess the inflation could be hitting all sectors, including animal ownership and pet stores. That's a possibility. Now, usually we get questions that are more economic based. This question seems more focused on your pet.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. My pet, even though it was $1,000, was so worth it. He's just the cutest little fuzzball ever. And he's a little bit of a big size, but that's okay. It's just more to love.
Okay, well, thank you for calling. For all the other callers, I just want to say let's get some questions about inflation. Less questions about your personal pets, more questions about inflation.
Yeah, John, before we bring in the next caller, we'll ask Serena to leave and come back because we're having a little audio issue with her, hearing about every other word. But this next one's Robert. Robert is also from California. Come on in, Robert.
Hey, Robert, what's your question about inflation? You're on with John, the economic man.
Hey, John, I got the gas prices. They're just terrible. I mean, you really pay a lot for gas today. I think I saw like $6.30 today. It's insane, right?
Yeah. It's the prices are insane. Thank you. This is a great topic. I love to get into.
Yeah. I see. I was actually bringing a pet of mine, my dog, actually, to to the vet today, and I'll tell you, I'm feeding him this new. He's on this new diet. He farted in the car, and I'll tell you, I'm really paying the price for the disgusting fart that I had to smell today. I tell you that.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off right there. Yeah, I'm going to cut you off right there. Thanks, caller. Gas prices are crazy. We don't need to hear about the farts of your pets. You keep those to yourself, right?
Wow. Now we were having a little bit of Robert issue with audio, so I think but they might be having some rolling blackouts, John. We have a lot of problems in California now. So, but we have another caller, and it is Scott from New York.
Hey, Scott, you're on with John, the man's man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, happy to be here.
Yeah, good. My cat is getting way too fat, and I was just wondering if you could recommend a food that would deflate her a little bit.
Get the hell out of here. Cut him off. Cut him off. I'm not a pet enthusiast. I'm not knowledgeable about pets, okay? I went to Cornell to study economics, and I can tell you anything about inflation, about the Fed, interest rates, but I don't know anything about pets. So let's cut the pet questions.
John, I'm sorry. The other producer who's supposed to screen callers before they get them to me he's got COVID. Okay, this is now Martha. Martha, she's from the East Coast.
Hey, Martha, you're on with John, the man's man of the economy.
Hi, pleasure to be here. Inflation has actually been hitting hard here. I mean, gas prices and all. But truly, where I think inflation hit the most is dog food. Seriously, it costs $30 to buy a literal pound of dog food. And that's a bit much, especially when my dog's about the size of my knee. Seriously.
I don't give a crap about the dogs. What is up with these dog calls? Everyone's calling about dogs.
They're cute, okay?
Did you coordinate? Have you coordinated with the other callers?
I didn't even know any of the other callers' names before you said them.
Cut her off. Cut her. Okay. Look, you could be asking me right now about the Senate reconfirming Jerome Powell, head of the Fed. You could be talking right now about whether or not we need to pump more money into the economy in Q2, Q3. We have so many great economic questions to answer about inflation. Is there anybody on the line who has a real inflation question?
Well, we have James now. James is from North Carolina.
Hey, James.
Hey, John. Thanks for having me on the show. Forgive me if I'm feeling a little bit stressed out, man. These gas prices are driving me crazy, man.
Yeah, me too. And thank you for keeping us on topic, James.
Absolutely. Like the other day, I drove to work. If you don't know, I work at a pet store, right?
Damn it!
It's bad enough that I can barely afford food for my animals, but then you got people like Martha who come into the store and complaining about the prices going up. It's not my fault.
You do know each other. You know Martha.
Yes, I do. She came into the store the other day. She's complaining about the dog food prices. I didn't come up with the prices. I'm just trying to make money. Don't you think they should give pet stores a break?
I have spent hours and hours researching the most up-to-date news about the economy. I wake up at 2 a.m. every morning to check the Asian markets. I am there when the Dow opens. I am always tracking the NASDAQ. And you want to talk to me about dog food?
I mean, is the economy saying anything about pet stores? Because I think that would really help me.
Yeah. No. Next caller.
Okay, John, the next caller is Lori, and she's from West Hollywood.
Yes, I am from West Hollywood, and I wanted to say that inflation is horrible, but it's temporary. What goes up may come down later. And I want to tell you, it's not the only thing that goes up, inflation. My blood pressure goes up and down, and survival is more important. Healthy things like walking and running and walking your dogs are very important. Kittens, I don't even like them.
Okay, all right. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. No, thank you, caller. That's enough. That's enough. Is there anybody
We have
else?
one more, John. One more. His name is Jeff. He is a trucker from the Midwest.
Hey, how's it going, man? How you
Jeff,
doing?
you're live on the air with John, the John
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
What do you got?
Oh well, okay. I live in Illinois, Morrisonville, like Jim Morrisonville. My dad lives in Ohio, and he come to visit me, and he said, "Hey, Jeff, okay, I filled up my tank in Springfield, and then I went to Indianapolis. Inflation's great. I filled up my gas tank in Indianapolis. Then I got to Effingham, and then finally I got to Morrisonville. I topped off at Casey's General Store, and I finally got here. And oh wow, okay, that's nice. You got the air mattress blown up? Yeah, Dad, yeah, but the inflation of the damn mattress, my cat got on it. The cat's claws just scratched it and put holes right in that sucker. And now the air mattress is freaking flat, Dad. I'm so sorry. Son of a bitch. Can you believe that? Them cats, and then my dog Peanut. My dog and cat actually sleep together, but this time they jumped on the couch, and my dad fortunately had to sleep on the couch, so I had to kick the cat and dog out to the chair, and the inflation went down. The inflation freaking goddamn air mattress. So I threw it in the dumpster. I'm so pissed off. That's the second one. My cat is pissing me off.
I'd like to announce this will be the last John's Man's
I
Man
hate inflation. Shit.
Economic Talk Fest. Thank you for all of our listeners.
Are you still there, sir?
I can't keep doing this.
Are you still there?
Goodbye.
I do have a goldfish too.
Wow, that was sad. John, if you want to come back, I have some bad news for you. I just checked our website for your podcast. The producer who got COVID switched the thing to pets today before he left, and that's why they all called it about pets. I'm really sorry. He had inflation for tomorrow, so he screwed up. So Harry, who's got COVID. Yeah. Hey, John, wouldn't you like to be able to do a scene and then change it? Well, we're going to do something like that, John. I'll let you explain it, but I'm going to bring out Scott and James, who are going to be in it with you, and the son wants to move back home. So James wants to move back home with his dad, Scott. I don't know why, John, but I'll let you take over from here. I'm going to go find that COVID producer.
Okay, so Scott and James are in this scene. Now, anytime I say new choice, they have to change the line they just said. And I can say that as many times as I want. So Scott and James, do we know what our suggestion is, Scott and James?
Yeah, James is going to be moving back in he wants to move back in with his dad. I don't know if Scott's going to let him.
Okay, I can't wait to see this. This is new choice. Take it away, Scott and James.
James, you're an adult now. You're 21. You don't belong back in the nest.
Look, Dad, I understand I'm supposed to be on my own right now, but you need to understand that the prices to live are just too crazy now. I need some time to get back on my feet.
Well, if you got a decent job, you would be
New
able
choice.
to make. If you got a decent woman, you would be
New
able
choice.
to. If you had a decent flamingo, you would be able to survive on your own.
Well, yeah, I guess the flamingo would help me get around more instead of using the car, but I can't afford a flamingo. Do you know how much flamingos cost, Dad? Please, just let me move back in so I can save some money.
You are not moving back into the nest, James. I can't carry you anymore. And besides, you're a slob.
New choice.
And besides, you're a menace.
New choice.
And besides, you're a dinosaur.
New choice.
And besides, you play lousy guitar.
Something positive. New choice.
And besides, you are charming, but your charming gets to be boring.
Well, Dad, I guess that's kind of you to say about me. But if I'm so boring, you don't have to hang around me. I'll just be in
New
my room.
choice.
If I'm so boring, you don't have to let me move back in at all.
New choice.
If I'm boring, you don't have to say it out loud. I'm insecure enough.
Well, that's for damn sure. You've always been insecure, and I can't figure out why. Me and your mom did everything for you.
New choice.
Me and your mom provided food and shelter for you.
New choice.
Me and your mom provided dates for you.
And none of those dates worked out for me, Dad, because you don't really know me, and neither does Mom.
Well, I know mom ran out on me and you, but I think I did a fairly good job of being a single father.
And I would agree with that.
New
But it would
choice.
hurt. And I would disagree with that. You know? I
You
don't
would
think,
you would disagree with that, huh?
yeah, I don't think you were there for me enough. It was bad enough that my
New
mom wasn't
choice.
around. I think that you could have been around more, with everything going on with the car. You didn't drive me anywhere. You didn't take care of me.
Well,
love
as far as driving, I had a suspended license.
New choice.
As far as driving, I don't see that well.
New choice.
As far as driving, I was in a hit and run, and I cannot afford to be back on the road.
New choice.
As far as driving, I hadn't driven since I got my learner's permit.
Well, I wish you had told me that, Dad. We could have taken you down to the DMV and gotten this taken care of. Why don't you talk to me more?
I don't talk to you more because you don't listen enough. What's the point of talking to somebody who doesn't listen?
Well, maybe if you had more nice things to say, I'd be more inclined to listen.
Well, what I really think you need is a hobby.
Okay, well, I guess I can try singing.
New choice.
Well, I guess I can try dumpster diving.
New choice.
I guess I can try skydiving out of a
New
plane.
choice.
I guess I can try Uber driving.
New
but that's more of
choice.
I guess I can try paving the driveway.
Okay. And that's new choice. We finally got the son to do something useful for the family.
Well, sorry about that, James. I don't think you'll be moving back home.
No.
Okay, well, Scott and James, you guys can go back to the waiting room and get yourself some Gatorade. John, we're moving on to Acro Panel with Robert, Lori, and Jeff. I will give you both acronyms right now, John, and then I couldn't find the COVID producer. So
Sure.
WGN will be the first one, which is the Wrigley Gum Network, and CBS, Columbia Broadcasting Systems, is the second one. And I'll let you take over from here, John. I'll see you in a few.
Okay, so we're going to do a little acronym panel. Now, I'm going to throw out some professions here. So let's say that Lori, you're going to be a babysitter. And Robert, you're going to be a police officer. And Jeff, you're going to be a fashion designer. All right, so we got a babysitter, police officer, and a fashion designer. And we're going to find out what these acronyms mean in their professions. So WGN, as Kent said, usually means the Wrigley Gum Network. But I bet WGN would have a totally different meaning to a babysitter, to a cop, and of course to a fashion designer. So who would like to go first and tell us what WGN means in your police officer?
Yes. I'm constantly trying to catch bad guys, stop them, and I've tried tackling them. I've tried yelling at them, screaming at them. But I've noticed that a certain apparatus works the best. And that's why I used WGN, the, the wild gummy nets. With the wild gummy nets, they work very well. Catch them. Yeah, so that's what I've been using.
Yep. You've taken your butterfly skills to crime fighting, and makes sense. Big nets for people. Lori, the babysitter, what does WGN mean to you?
Well, I really, really study childcare. And when my babies that I take care of at the parents' houses, of course, are toilet training, I make sure they feel really good about this. And I tell them every animal and every human being goes number one and number two. And so I tell them that when they're on the toilet making a duty, I say it's well, good, and natural. WGN, well, good, and natural. Do. It's fine. No reason to be embarrassed.
I appreciate that. It's a message we can all be reminded of at any age. Jeff, you're a fashion designer. What does WGN mean to you?
Well, hi there, buddy. All my clients are so happy to come here today. I did forget to take a picture, but it doesn't matter. But to me, the cute little belt, no matter what you wear, the way you get nylon also.
Okay, excellent. Okay, let's do another quick round. We've got Robert coming back here, Lori and Jeff, and this one's going to be CBS. So, as we said earlier, it usually means the Columbia Broadcasting System. But what does CBS mean in your line of work? CBS. We've got a fashion designer. We've got the cop looks like he's ready to go. Go ahead, officer.
Let me cut in just 1 second, John. We had some audio issues with Jeff. So if Jeff could just leave and come back, because we're losing some of your words, and we don't want to keep doing that. So go ahead and just leave and come back, and by the time he's back, John, back to you, John.
Perfection. Go ahead, officer.
All throughout the city, always crimes going on everywhere. Seems like all through the day, and it's hard to keep track of them, especially in my car. So that's why I always use the catastrophe biological scanner. Always lets me know where crimes are happening, where I need to go.
Wow, you've got that Batman technology. Scanner. Hey, let's get Lori or Jeff. CBS. What does it mean to a babysitter or a fashion designer?
Well, okay. This means the older children save the younger children that are still in diapers, and the older children buy super diapers for the younger baby children because they love their little sisters and brothers. So children buy super diapers for the babies, and they like them. They really care about their younger baby sisters and brothers.
Okay, great. CBS, children buy super diapers. What about our fashion designer?
Can you hear me better this time?
I can.
Okay. Well, CBS to me means get on the runway. Oh, yeah. Shake the hips. And no matter what, my men, my women, they always wear CBS trick and blue shoes. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. Right down the runway, man. And when someone ticks you off, just kick them in the head as you walk by. Chicken
All right.
Blue Shoes, baby.
Chickenblueshoes.org. Ladies and gentlemen, that is acronym panel. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Robert.
Learned a lot there, John. Hey,
Yep.
you're going to do a Shakespearean scene next. I'll let you set it up. It's Martha and Serena, so if we want to get them out here. And it's a time of year, John, where there's proms. So the older sister Serena, who's been to a prom, is going to help her younger sister Martha prepare and get ready for her big prom. And I'll let you take it from here, John.
Okay, so we're going to see a Shakespearean scene. We have that scenario. Maybe this is an undiscovered Shakespearean play called Little Sister's Prom. I will step out of the way and let our actors begin. This is Shakespeare.
Little sister, did not take thy yet.
Did I not tell thee I'm going alone?
You're going alone? Why?
As you see, many around these parts decided it was a good idea to ignore me, and I really don't care about them or their opinions.
'Tis the rudest of people. Well, how about your older sister, Mosley?
Why does he ask?
Well, it is quite boring to go alone. And when you're out there wanting to dance, wanting to go along in the moonlight and twist around in your wonderful dress, it's, rather sad to do it alone, don't you think?
Toth does know I will be back before the hour of 12.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. It's quite lonely to go alone. Don't you think that I should go with you, with all experience and whatnot?
Does thou truly insist on doing this? On this foolish knavery? Why?
Well, I thought it might be a good idea, unless that doesn't approve.
Only because you ask more sweetly than a rose shall I accept this proposition. But truly, I will still wonder why.
Well, actually, it's delightful. I'd be more pleased to go with you. And not only that, I'd be quite excited to go dance with my little sister.
I've just realized I've forgotten to clean my gown.
We must go do a new one then. All right, post haste. We'll go find a new dress, and it'll be a magnificent, don't you think?
Does that truly believe we can find one in less than a fortnight?
Sister, you underestimate me. I definitely will be able to go find the most beautiful of gowns, gleaming, sparkling, and just the perfect length.
Gleaming more beautifully than moonlight?
Precisely, sister.
I could have guessed that he would say that, but of course, Doth is in fact very smart.
Well, why don't you go and take care of it for you? It will be lovely, sister. Now, if you could just try to sing happy.
I think I agree to this proposition.
Very good. Let us go on, sister. Find you a dress. I just remember it. Why don't we try my dress from when I was about your age?
Does thou truly believe I could ever wear such a thing? Such rags are only for peasants.
Oh, sister, how dare you say that my dress that I wore at my prom was for peasants? Of course that must be loving. It was a beautiful gown, fit for a queen.
That was going through an emo phase. Half of it's ruined.
An emo phase. I will have you know, sisters, that was quite the fashion at my age. You just wouldn't understand.
If I wouldn't understand, then thou wouldn't understand why I don't want to wear it. Doesn't that make sense?
Well, if anything, I think that would make you want to wear it more, as it is high fashion.
Does thou truly believe I am dumb enough to believe that?
One must not underestimate fashion, regardless of how many decades ago it was. I'm not saying that it was decades, but you see what I'm saying.
And that's Shakespeare. One of Shakespeare's lost fashion dramas. A drama about fashion.
Mm-hmm. Now, Serena, we did have a little audio issue with you. You guys need to be on, I believe, Firefox or Google Chrome. We heard most of your words, but we were missing a few, so I figured I'd get you ready. Because, John, wouldn't you like to eavesdrop and find out what's on celebrities' answering machines?
Legally speaking, I have to say no, but in improv wise, of course.
Yes, well, we're going to hear some people, so we could bring the whole cast out, John, because I was able to tap in to Johnny Depp's answering machine. He's very big right now. It's a big drama. Him and Amber Heard. And I was very funny when you corrected me the other night, John, saying I said Ashley and you said Amber. And, you know, improvisers, we make mistakes, but you did a great job of filling in for me and setting the record straight. But you guys can now leave messages on Johnny Depp's answer machine. So we're actually going to be hearing you leave the message. We won't actually hear Johnny's outgoing message. All right, John, I'm going to go. You know, I'm still trying to find that COVID guy. Okay, I don't know why I'm trying to find him. I don't want to get COVID, but I'm wearing a mask when I go see him. Okay, I'll be right back.
Test 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, good. So we're going to listen to the messages that have been left on Johnny Depp's answering machine. Each message will begin and end with a beep. All right, let's see if we have a first message. Anybody can start.
Beep.
Go ahead.
Hi, Johnny Depp. I'm so sorry about the recent controversy. It's actually gotten really famous. Even my friend Amber Heard. But truly, I really apologize for that bed. It was probably ruined.
Okay. I like even my friend Amber Heard. Jeff.
Hey, Johnny, what's up, dude? This is Jeff, man. Remember the jam we had the other day? I was like, happy metal! But I'm sorry, man, dude. I'm so sorry, man. You're probably going to be pissed, dude, because I just kissed Amber, man. We're like hanging out before. Dude, I'm sorry, man. If you want to kick me out of the band, I understand, bro. But, I can't help it. I'm a dude and I'm human. I drink a couple brewskis. Johnny, man, come on, man. She has been chucking on you, man. So let's just say on her, let's get the band freaking on board, dude.
Okay, do we have another message? Yeah, Scott and then Lori.
Beep. Yeah, Johnny, this is Amber Heard's father. You ever touch her again, I'm going to take a nutcracker and ruin your sex life forever. Beep.
Okay, a statement. A statement. I wonder if Johnny Depp's parents are going to call in. Hey, Lori, you're up next.
Hi. This friend of a friend, I will not mention her name. She's a 12-stepper and told me you're a 12-stepper and any MOT, member of the tribe. And she told me she went to bed with you and you don't have teeth. They're just nails with plastic things that go on the nails. I don't know if this is true. Maybe she lies. But I'm not mentioning any names or anything. I hope you're better. Bye.
Okay, gossip, gossip, gossip. Anybody? Oh, yeah. Robert and then Serena.
Hey, Depp, this is Tim Burton. Haven't heard from you in a while. Look, now that people are getting really on your side after this trial, I have quite the movie script for you to look at. Maybe we can get that career back a rolling. All right. Talk to you soon. Call me.
Boom, boom. Serena. No, we can't hear you right now. Maybe refresh. This is a silent message on the machine. Scott wants to fill in the vacuum, though.
Beep. Yes. Johnny, this is Captain Bligh. That was the worst impersonation of a pirate I have ever seen in my life.
Serena.
Are you wrong?
Oh no, Serena, we still can't hear you. I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating. I know you've been trying to get the audio fixed. James.
Beep. Hey, Johnny. It's your lawyer. I've been meaning to talk to you. You know, I really want to dive in depth into this case with Amber Heard. It doesn't seem you're home. You must be getting a haircut over on Fleet Street. And I've actually been having a similar problem with this girl named Alice over in Wonderland. So maybe if you want to give me a call back, we can get something going. All right, catch you later. Beep.
All right, and that's James making all the depth references he can in one question. And we'll call that for a celebrity answering machine. Serena, do you want to try and say something? Nope, sorry, not yet. We'll keep working on it. Kent, our next game is going to be Bad Audition.
Yes, and John, we've assembled some people from all over the country that's going to be on Zoom with you. We can have them all come out now, and then you can call them as you wish. John, our sponsor is the Smart Pill. And, you know, there's a lot of people who just aren't that smart, but you take our Smart Pill, and for 8 hours, you're so intelligent. You're like an intellectual. You're like at the top of Mensa. So, you know, you'll know stuff by taking the Smart Pill that you didn't even study in school, because you'll have all the answers. And, you know, they have different kind of Smart Pills, but this is just the generic general Smart Pill we have, John. We also have Smart Pills related to history, related to sports, hobbies, games. So you can take a Smart Pill for anything. So let's say you wanted to go out and date somebody who's into horticulture. You take the horticulture Smart Pill. But today, John, I'm just giving you the one pill, which is the general Smart Pill, which makes you smart in every area. Not as smart as you just took the one pill about that one area, but smart in everything. So, John, I'm going to go back to the truck. If you don't mind, actors, I'm going to be filming you. And John is my casting director here. Thank you, John, for working overtime to try and cast a Smart Pill. I'll be back in the booth. If there's any audio problems, I'll identify them, John, or you can identify them. We want to make sure everybody sounds really good for the audition today. Okay, I'll see you in a few, John.
Great, thanks. Okay, so we're auditioning for the Smart Pill, obviously. Is anybody ready to go? Okay, yeah, Scott. We'll bring Scott in first. Hey, Scott, you get a chance to look at the script?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. Why don't we just lay one down here? So I'm rolling right now, and whenever you're ready, Scott.
Well, before we get started, are we getting paid for this audition?
No, unfortunately not. It's an unpaid audition, but if you book the role, there is a sizable payday.
Well, I just think, you know, I took time out of my busy schedule. I drove here, and I think I should get compensated for something. I mean, at least the gas.
You know, as an actor myself, in theory, I think it's right, and I know exactly what you mean, but that's just not how the process works these days. So you do have a great opportunity. We'd love to see you audition right now if you'd like to put in an audition.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you guarantee that I get the part, I'll audition.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. You're being a little difficult, and you know, we want to cast somebody who can take direction. So
I mean, just a small stipend.
I am the casting director. I don't have, you know, petty cash to give you, sir.
Well, what about the gas? The gas. You know how expensive gas is? I drove here all the way from Iowa.
For this audition?
Yes, I drove from Iowa, and I think I should be reimbursed for the gas, at least.
You know, you could have just made a videotape and sent it in.
I don't know how to do that. That's for millennials.
Okay, I kind of don't think this role is for you, unfortunately. I'm sorry that you drove so much out of your way.
That's not fair. I think I should get some compensation for just showing up here.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Jeff. Welcome.
Thanks so much. Dude, thank you so much for that smart pill, man. It's like no matter what I do, I always have an idea. I mean, check this out, man. I was
Okay,
lost.
hold on a second, sir. I appreciate that you're already in character. I love the immersion. But did you get a chance to look at our script?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I was like, I turned left, I turned right, and I thank God, dude. I had this compass, and I found the room here, man. It was badass, man. It's like, man, this sucker's so huge, man. And then I was like, God damn, I'm so
Okay,
smart.
let me
No, listen, check this out. Look, ready?
no,
And then
let
I
me
found this gold box cutter, and I was like, man, this
Hey, let
sucker's
me.
worth $1 million.
All right, let me
Frick it.
stop.
And
Let
then
me
I
stop
found a
you right there.
box. Check this
Can
out.
you hear
I found
me?
a box. Bounce.
Can you hear me?
It don't bounce. What the hell?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and bouncy, smart pill.
I like you. You got a great energy. You look perfect for this role. Okay,
Thanks,
but
man. I got it. Oh my God. Where's my phone?
wait.
I got the part, dudes.
You did not get the part. Okay, what I'm saying is,
I didn't get the part. Shit. What are you saying, sir? Sorry, I got to calm down. That smart pill made me so smart. It's like usually I'm dumb, but man, I was so smart, man. It's like I knew how to open the door, pull it open, man. I got in here. I'm here. It's your fault.
Okay. Can you just say a single sentence without talking about yourself or rambling? Can you just say, the smart pill changes lives? That's all. You don't mention yourself, don't ramble.
Okay.
Just say the smart pill changes lives.
Is this a script you gave me? Okay, hold on.
I just told you the one line we need.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got it. The smart pill makes you a dumbass. Was that the one you wanted?
What the hell is wrong with you? All right, thank you. We'll let you know. Who's next to audition? It's Martha. Come on in. Hey, Martha, how's it going?
Ay, hola. I'm sorry if I'm a bit tired today. No estaba durmiendo esta noche.
You're speaking Spanish. Oh, yeah, you're saying you're tired.
Lo siento.
Okay, well, we do have a Spanish language version of this commercial, but right now we're casting for the English language version. So if you could just give us the lines. I think the line for your character was, the smart pill has transformed my life and made me into a completely different person.
Okay. The smart pill has cambiado mi vida y ahorita soy una completamente diferente persona.
Okay, that was a lot of Spanish. And look, I love Spanish. It's a beautiful language, but is it possible that you could say the line just in English?
Ay,
or maybe...
¿Qué dijiste? No te puedo oír muy bien.
You know what? I don't even care. Why don't you just say the line only in Spanish, and then I'll send it to the other casting director who's doing the Spanish language one.
So bien.
Taco burrito.
Whole line in Spanish.
Changed my life for the better. Esa es la línea, ¿sí?
Okay, now you still, first of all, get the hell out of here, Jeff. Second of all, you did say the first part, you said some English there. So can you just pick a language? Pick Spanish, pick English.
Bien.
Okay, go ahead.
Me olvidé la línea.
What? The smart pill with your child?
No puedo.
You're not able to...
I can't, no puedo recordar.
Okay. Gracias. Thank you. Who else would like to come read? Lori and Robert. Lori, hey, welcome. Did you look at the script?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I'll just let you take it away. I know you're a professional and you can take care of this. Go ahead, Lori.
Yes. Am I supposed to do my slate first?
Yeah, sure, we can slate you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lori from the David Agency, and here is my profile, my straight and my profile. And I'm so excited about doing this commercial because I always wanted to be a Menzen. That's a genius group. To be a genius, you have to have over a certain IQ, but I qualify only for NQM, not quite Menzen, NQM, not quite Menzen, but I feel this product will help me to become a real Menzen, a genius.
Okay, that was okay. Could you just maybe shorten that audition a little? Maybe you could say, uh, the smart pill got me into Mensa.
Yes. I'm not quite a Mensa, and I thought I'd never ever be. I'm just a not quite Mensa, NQM, not quite Mensa.
Can you just maybe just say, now I'm in Mensa?
I'm still not in Mensa, and it's making me angry, but this pill's supposed to get me into Mensa.
What the hell is going on with these auditions? Thank you. I think we've seen enough. Thank you, Lori. Hey, let's bring in Robert. Robert, it's been a rough day. Tell me you looked at the script.
Yes, I did look at the script. I think I know what to do. I think I know what you want me to do for the audience.
Great.
So let's see here.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you. Smart pill is something that you need. Smart pill is something that you'll want in your life. It's something that you just pay close attention. Smart pill is something that you need.
I'm sorry. We don't stop. We don't want you to actively hypnotize in the commercial, because what if somebody's listening to this commercial on the radio and they're driving and they crash their car, or what if someone is like feeding their baby and you hypnotize them and they think the baby is like a sweet potato? I don't know. We don't need you hypnotizing people,
Look, I think you're overthinking this.
Let's do it again. Just I love the read. Just lose the hypnosis. Lose the hypnosis.
Okay. Look, you need this pill. It makes you very smart. 1 + 1, boom, 2. 16 + 16, 32. Okay. All it requires is a lot of focus. Focus.
Robert, first of all, 1 + 1 is not a difficult math problem. People don't need a pill to know 1 + 1. Second of all, you brought out the hypnosis trick again.
Look, how are you going to get people to buy this?
Well, we want to. The product is great. We just want to tell them what it does.
Okay.
You last chance, 15 seconds. Go.
Okay. Look, if you need this pill to get through life. Okay. Look, 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 4, 4 + 4, 8, 16, 32, 32, 64, 128, 365. None of that's necessary.
What the hell?
All right.
I'm getting sleepy.
Smart.
My eyes are tired.
You need it daily.
I need to sleep. Okay, thank you. What the hell? Who's not auditioned yet? Who's not auditioned? Serena and James. Serena, then James.
Yes, well, first of all, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, anyway. Do you want to be sharp and pedantic, such as myself? Are you interested in exuberant intelligence? Then you should take the smart pill, because it is quite fascinating to say.
Okay, that was pretty good. I like the character. Now we can hear you. It's kind of choppy like it was earlier, but maybe that's the price we pay to get to hear you, right? So why don't we do one more? I think for the sound, maybe try to talk a little slower. But for my note, as the casting director, maybe we don't want you to just come off as so snooty. So could you do it again, but less snooty?
All right. I could. Well, do you want to seem intelligent? So much so that perhaps you come off a little as a villain. Well,
Okay, wait. I'm gonna stop you right there. Anytime you touch your chin like this, it looks snooty. So could you just not touch your chin? Could you do it again, but just don't touch your chin?
well, do you want to be somebody so smart that everyone is just simply jealous of you? Well, I must say that this smart pill is the best thing that you can take if you want to seem like you are better than everyone else because you simply are.
Okay, I honestly like you getting your hands on the smart pill is like the worst case scenario for planet Earth. Just people who are going to take that knowledge and be so superior to other people. Let me just bring in our final auditioner because I just want to see one last look. James, come on in.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I didn't really have time to go over the script, so I hope you don't mind, but I just kind of look at the lines as I audition.
You know, I've seen worse. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, thank you. The smart pill has really changed my life for the better. You should
I'm
go
sorry,
out.
sir. You're covering your face. We need to see your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just I really needed the lines. So like,
Maybe just hold them lower so we can see your face.
oh, okay, I'll try that. The smart pill has really changed my life for the better.
You're covering your face.
It's just it's too far down from my face. I really need it up close. Do you mind if
We
I just
need
hold it a little?
we need to see your face for the commercial. Okay? I'm gonna give you one more shot. All you have to
Okay.
do, I'll be honest with you, no auditions so far has been usable. So if you could just keep that paper out of your face, you're gonna get this commercial. But you got one shot.
Okay. The smart pill has really changed my life for the better.
Wow.
And if I were you, I'd go out to the store and get yourself a.
Don't do it. No! All right, that's bad audition. Thanks, everybody. Okay, and Kent, let's go straight into 185.
Okay, I have a little gift for you,
Take
John.
me to dinner and I'll audition. All right?
Sorry.
Oh, he still wants his
Take
money
me
to
to
audition.
dinner and I'll audition. How's that?
Okay, I'm not gonna, look, go back to Iowa. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like this isn't for everybody. Don't make me into the villain, okay? I got my own. I'm a single dad, and I've got kids I'm trying to feed too, man.
Well, John,
You
it's
mean
really
I wanted
weird
to-
that what he did is he drove from Iowa all the way out here to New York City when he could have just stayed in Iowa because everybody else is on their own Zoom at their own house. This guy, he didn't take the smart pill. He took the dumb pill, John.
No, thanks.
We have a therapist waiting for you after the show, John. That's my gift to you because of, the radio call-ins and then this audition. I know you're going to need some help. But 185, I'll let you explain how that game's played, John, and then I'm going to give you the first suggestion.
Okay, we're gonna make up some puns or play on words. So we're gonna get a suggestion, and we're gonna tell a bar joke that's gonna be a pun. So what's our first suggestion, Kent?
Firefighters.
Okay, so 185 firefighters are about to walk into a bar. They're not going to be able to be served. And what are the firefighters going to say that is a funny pun about themselves and not being served at the bar? Who's got one for firefighters? Scott, then Jeff.
185 firefighters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve firefighters." The firefighters say, "We're going to extinguish you."
Hey, ayo, Jeffrey.
185 firefighters walk into the room. They see all these people and they say, "Hey, man, we got the biggest hoses here."
Okay, direct. I couldn't think of a more specific Jeff joke than that one. Robert, then Martha.
185 firefighters walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, I can't serve you guys. The building's over capacity."
Hey, sweet, sweet irony. Martha, firefighters.
185 firefighters walk into a bar. They notice that the bartender's screaming at someone and they yell, "Hey, where's the fire?"
Hey, anybody else got a firefighter one? James.
185 firefighters walk into a bar. The bartender says we're closed, and the firefighters say, "This used to be my favorite bar, but now you're getting the axe."
Hey, get the X out of here. Lori, what do you got? You a firefighter too? Tell me what you got, Lori. Come on.
185 firefighters walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve firefighters here." And the firefighters say, "Watch out, your hair's all on fire."
Jesus, what is the chance of that? Scott.
185 firefighters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve firefighters." The firefighters say, "That's too bad because you have about 185 code violations."
Those guys with their codes. Kent, what's another one? Sorry, James. What's another
Let's go with candy, and I'm going to open it up, John. They can do any kind of candy. They can say Baby Ruth or Snickers or any candy that's available, as long as they use a candy. 185, whatever type of candy walks into a bar.
Okay, Jeff is waving because he immediately has a candy joke.
What's my thing? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Goodbar took Miss Hershey behind Powerhouse on 5th Avenue, stuck his Peter Paul up Butterfinger, out come Baby Ruth, and they feed it Milky Way.
Okay, I never heard that before, and not technically the format, Kent.
No,
But
that's
we'll
not
take
where the game is. It sounds like he was set up for doing a joke he probably did in 8th grade to some girl.
Martha,
She
candy.
left me.
185 Starbursts walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve candy." The Starbursts then say, "Wow, that's out of this world."
That's their tagline. Lori, then Robert.
180 peppermint candies walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve peppermint candies." And the peppermint candies say, "You just have really bad breath. We want to offer you a peppermint candy."
Well, that's very thoughtful, Lori. Robert.
185 gummy worms walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we can't serve you here." And the gummy bears are like, "Fine." And the bartender says, "Don't be so sorry. Don't be so sour about it."
Sour.
Sour. Come on, you're being real sour, gummy worms. They're sour gummy worms. All right, Jeff is back. Who's to say what's going to come out of his mouth?
185 pieces of chocolate walk into a bar. The bartender says, "You guys can't have any alcohol." The pieces of chocolate say, "That's all cool. That's all cool. I'll just settle for some kisses."
Oh, I love it. Is all right. We should end the show right there. But out of morbid curiosity, I'm going to go to Jeff. One last.
That was close. 185 kisses walked into the bar and they said, "Hey, baby, you all want a kiss?" And they said, "Man, no, we all have mono."
That was worth it. That was worth it. That was worth it. And that's our show.
Okay, John, let's introduce our cast today. Again, I'm Kent. Thank you, John, for hosting the show.
Thank you.
Give it up for Lori.
Thank you.
James.
Thank you, everyone. This was so much fun.
Scott.
Yogi Berra, the late great Yankees catcher, said baseball is 90% mental and the other half is physical.
Jeff.
Is there a peacock? Bye-bye.
And Robert.
I have to follow up from that. Sorry. Thank you so much, everyone.
Serena
Thanks, Jeff.
and Martha.
Depending on where you are, good morning, good evening, and good night.
All right, everybody, wave goodbye. We'll see you guys in 4 weeks with the same cast and maybe an addition or two.
I found my way, man. Thanks for the smart pill.